So in women's doubles, Pearly and Thinaah are finally back and they will be against qualification 3 players. And one thing that I really want from my heart is Pearly to win a tournament. And why I'm saying this thing, they are world number 2 players. Why they need to win this tournament? One thing, they will gain momentum for next month's World Tour finals. There are a few players who will stop them to winning this tournament. I will discuss about them in a moment, but talking about particularly about Pearly and Thinaah, I have always discussed one thing, that if they want to be the world number 1 players, like dethroning Liu Ten from world number 1 title and get to that world number 1 level, they need to defeat 2 players. Of course, first is Liu Ten and second are Jia Zhang. They are of course coming back. Jia Zhang, then some other players to Igarashi Shida. They are improving. Kim Kong, Bakley, Pearly and Thinaah had already defeated these players, but this momentum that is going on with Pearly and Thinaah, this is the thing that I really don't like. Pearly and Thinaah are performers and winners. They really need to outperform every other players, and this particular tournament and Japan Masters 2025 is perfect moment for Pearly and Thinaah to defeat every other players and gain more and more momentum for World Tour finals. So there are a few women's doubles players who can stop Pearly and Thinaah. Hear my words again, can stop. I am not saying that they will stop, they can stop. I really want Pearly first and foremost. One and only thing that I really want from this tournament is Pearly and Thinaah to win here. So let's just discuss about who can stop Pearly and Thinaah to win this tournament. First pair is Fukushima and Matsumoto. They will be against Chen and Yi. Fukushima and Matsumoto can stop Pearly and Thinaah. Next is Rahayu and Ramadanti. Look, if I discuss about Rahayu and Ramadanti's older gameplay, how they used to perform, how they used to dominate in women's doubles, that Rahayu Ramadanti has the potential to give a crazy good match against Pearly and Thinaah. But talking about this current Rahayu and Ramadanti, they are unable to get into that momentum. They are performing, they are trying to give their best in gameplay, but that quarterfinals, semifinals is literally missing. I don't know, last time when I discussed about them was 5 or 6 months ago, maybe in between two. But Rahayu and Ramadanti are one of the crazy good women's doubles players. Whenever they perform in any tournaments, they give a classical women's doubles gameplay. Like this modern women's doubles gameplay is completely different and classic women's doubles gameplay is completely different. So Rahayu Ramadanti has that potential to give a crazy good women's doubles game. But can they give here? It is a little bit questionable for me. Next women's doubles pair who can stop Pearly and Thinaah is Iwanaga and Nakanishi. I will say that chances of Iwanaga and Nakanishi, World Championships bronze medalists, to stop Pearly and Thinaah is little bit lesser because Pearly and Thinaah will outperform this pair. Of course, Iwanaga and Nakanishi, I have discussed about them in my multiple videos, that how good they are, how crazy good strategical gameplay they give and everything. I have discussed about Iwanaga and Nakanishi, but still Pearly and Thinaah's aggressive gameplay that I really saw when they defeated their opponent in finals. It was Iwanaga and Nakanishi, as much as I remember, that they destroyed their opponents. So this is the thing, they can defeat, but Iwanaga and Nakanishi must be recovered from that loss. But I still think that Iwanaga and Nakanishi can give a crazy good match against this player. One more pair that can give a crazy good match, and these players are Chiharu Shida and her partner Igarashi. They were just this close to get into finals, and man, what a match that was. Which match I am talking about, just comment down below. Talking about, can they defeat Pearly and Thinaah? If I see that aggressive gameplay of Pearly and Thinaah and they will be against Igarashi and Chiharu Shida, I will say that Pearly and Thinaah will defeat Igarashi and Shida. But talking about what is going on with Pearly and Thinaah from last, I will say that few weeks, how they are losing against their opponents. If I consider that Pearly and Thinaah, then Igarashi and Shida has equal opportunity against Pearly and Thinaah. They can give a crazy good third set and crazy good match too. Let's talk about one threat that can literally destroy Pearly and Thinaah's gameplay, and they are Kim Kong. Man, I am watching them from last 1 or 2 weeks continuously. I am watching their older gameplays too, how they are literally destroying their opponents, how they are performing crazy good women's doubles gameplay. They are real threat to Pearly and Thinaah. Of course, they are second seeded players and Pearly and Thinaah are first seeded players here. But Kim Kong has every potential to defeat Pearly and Thinaah. But what I really want Pearly and Thinaah to win in finals. Look, most probable first seed and second seed players will be in finals. So I'm really talking about Pearly and Thinaah versus Kim Kong final. Look, most probably first seed and second seeded players get into finals. So I'm talking about these two players, Pearly and Thinaah and Kim Kong. One thing I really want from Pearly and Thinaah is to defeat their opponent in straight 2 sets. I just don't want a third set. I really want Pearly and Thinaah to defeat their opponent in straight 2 set. I want that aggressive Pearly and Thinaah back. I don't want that defensive gameplay when they do some drops, when they try to do longer release. Man, I have seen how Pearly and Thinaah can go crazy aggressive and win matches in straight 2 sets against any other players except Liu Ten and Jia Zhang. They can defeat any other players in straight 2 sets. They have the potential, but Kim Kong, they will not make this match easy. They will not make this path easy for Pearly and Thinaah to win this tournament. Whom I want to win this tournament? Of course, you all know that Pearly, I really want her to win this tournament.